YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on my top 10 running back rankings for 2025. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So, guys, with no further ado, let's begin. I'm not going to hold you up. Now, listen, before I get into the list, I want to tell you something real quick. I want to give you a caveat. Guys, there are other running backs that's going to do well that's outside of this top 10. Nobody's never going to be perfect. But these are kind of like my top 10 true rankings, not going off of what they did last year. This is just me evaluating players that I feel that are great players for their team, going to have great opportunities, and I'm giving you my running back rankings. So don't take it as it's static. It can change, right? So right now, I'm going to give you my top 10. So let's begin. I'm going to go from 10 to 1. I'm going to go from 10 to 1. So my number 10 guy is going to be Kyren Williams from the Los Angeles Rams. Now, listen, the reason why I like Kyren Williams, guys, and there's a lot of people that I could have had in this list right there at number 10, but Kyren Williams is a bell cow. Yes, he's not a big back per se, right? But he can take the workload and can stay healthy. He's been healthy 80-90% of his career. The last 2 years, he's been healthy. Now, the first year, he was backing up a few guys coming in, but the last 2 years he's been tremendously healthy. So I love Kyren Williams, guys. You can rely on him, and this team does run the ball when they get in the red zone, and that's what I call the honey touch. A lot of running backs are good, but when your team get down here in the red zone, are they trying to get you in the first 2 times? Yes. Even with Puka Nacua, even with Sean McVay having this great offense, they still want to get Kyren Williams in the end zone, in the green zone, with the honey touch. So honey touches are very important, and Kyren Williams leads the NFL in honey touches within the 5-yard line and in. He gets a bulk of those carries. Moving on to my number 9 guy. It's going to be Alvin Kamara. I said what I said, Alvin Kamara. And the reason why, guys, I like Alvin Kamara, they gave him a new deal. I think it was the beginning of this season, if I'm not mistaken. Sometime they didn't give Alvin a new deal within the last 6 months. So why are you giving a 29, 30-year-old running back a new deal? Because you're going to run him into the ground. Because you're going to run him into the ground. They're going to use Alvin Kamara is going to catch 70, 80 passes, and he's going to have 1,000 yards probably rushing for maybe the second or third time in his career. This guy's a Hall of Famer and never really had a lot of 1,000-yard rushing years because he's so dynamic. So we know the passing game is gravy. The passing game for Alvin Kamara is gravy. But the run game is easy for him. I mean, yes, the team is not that great, but Alvin Kamara is going to get all the touches. I don't think Kendrick Miller is going to come in and snipe him. Why would you let Kendrick? Why are you trying to save Alvin Kamara for the Saints? So even if he gets traded or whatever happens to Alvin, I know Alvin's going to be a top 12 running back. So I love Alvin as my number 9 guy. Let's move on. My number 8 guy is Josh Jacobs. I got to put some respect on his name. I haven't been respecting Josh Jacobs the last couple years, but he came in Green Bay, and in that 3rd and 4th quadrant, he hit. And I told y'all about the quadrants. The first quadrant, you might be like, oh, this guy sucks, and you drop him or you trade him. And then next thing you know, when you get ready to go into your fantasy football playoffs, this guy's on fire, and he's a league winner, and that's what Josh Jacobs was. So, guys, Josh Jacobs is going to be a good running back for the Green Bay Packers, and Green Bay got a good offense. They always in the red zone, so they're going to score. So I expect Josh Jacobs to have 10 rushing touchdowns and about 12 to 1,300 yards rushing. That's easy. Excuse me. So moving on to my number 7 guy, it's going to be Devon Akers from the Miami Dolphins. You're talking about a guy that plays running back that gets value like a wide receiver in the passing game. That's what this guy is. Devon Akers could be top 3. So I got him as top 10, but I wouldn't be surprised if he top 3 the way they was giving him the ball last year. Now, Tua was out some of those weeks, so they hyper-targeted him underneath because they didn't have anybody else that could throw the ball downfield. But even with that, with Tua coming back, I still believe that they think that Devon Akers is a big part of this team, and he's one of the fastest running backs in the league, and he's very explosive. He was a really good running back down the stretch for you with Tua coming off the injury. So I think Devon Akers is going to be a league winner. Make sure you draft this guy. He's not even getting drafted in the first round. You can get this guy in the second round. This is tremendous value. This could be this year's Saquon Barkley. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could be. All right, moving on to my number 6 guy. This is the guy that I've been championing. He's kind of a sleeper. It's Chuba Hubbard. Yes, Chuba Hubbard from the Carolina Panthers. Listen, guys, if you look at PFF, Chuba Hubbard evade tackle rate is elite. I don't care nothing about no backup running backs that they keep talking is going to beat them out. They said, oh, boy, was going to beat them out last year. And I get it. It might have been because of the injury, but it don't matter. When I watch Chuba play, guys, he looks fantastic. This team looks like they want to run the ball because they have Bryce Young. I don't think they want to pass it 40 times with Bryce Young. I'm not saying Bryce Young is going to be a bad quarterback this year, but you don't want Bryce Young to throw the ball every time like he Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. You want him to throw it 25 to 30 times within the play of the offense, within play action, right? Misdirection. And so Chuba Hubbard is the main player on this team. This guy's going to get bulk of the green zone touches. Nobody else going to come in and take his touches. Now, if he start playing bad, anything can happen. Let's see any of these guys. But Chuba Hubbard is not going to play bad, guys. As long as he can stay healthy, this guy's going to be a top 10 running back. Moving on to my number 5 guy is going to be Saquon Barkley. Listen, the only reason why I don't got Saquon number 1 is because they trying to win another championship. So they're not going to run Saquon in the ground. Y'all see what happened last year. How many times did Saquon come out the game in the fourth quarter and let Kenneth Gainwell and Will Shipley get touchdowns? Saquon could have had 2,400 yards with 20 touchdowns, but he's like, I'm good. I just want to win a championship. So that's why I move Saquon down. They're not going to run this guy into the ground. So maybe he get hot in the fourth quadrant, which is good, but don't think this guy's going to get 25, 30 carries and have 150 yards every game. He might have some games where he only had like 70 yards and 1 TD, which might be like 12, 13 points. They blew the team out. So that's where you got to be careful with Saquon Barkley. Move on to number 4. This guy could easily be number 1, number 4, somewhere. This guy is one of the most explosive running backs in the league, like Devon Akers, Jahmyr Gibbs. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. The reason why I'm on Jahmyr Gibbs, because, guys, last year he made himself into a bell cow. I think this guy's going to be a bell cow. Now, is it going to be a different type of bell cow? Is it going to be 350 touches bell cow? No, but I believe 275 with David Montgomery taking a back seat. David Montgomery may be a top 24 running back. He's not going to be a top 14 or a top 12 running back like he was last year because Jahmyr Gibbs is about to be the main focal point of this team. So that's why I'm kind of trading off Amon-Ra. This team is about to transition into a Jahmyr Gibbs team. They very explosive. Whenever he had 100 yards, they usually won that game. And let's get on to my top 3, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Guys, let me know that you still put the 100 symbol in the comment section to let me know that you're still watching this video. Put the 100 symbol. And guys, if you got any type of comment, say, TD, that list is crazy. Whatever you want to chop it up, guys, put it in the comments. I invite it. I love to go back and forth in the comments with my subscribers. Make sure you subscribe too. So, yeah, going on to my number 3 is going to be Bijan Robinson. Bijan is special. We know that his cut, his juking ability, he can juke you in a phone booth. This guy is special. Atlanta's going to run the ball a lot. Bijan is going to be a top 3 running back. I'm not going to sit here and try to sell you on that because we all know what Bijan, how good he is in his draft capital. A top 5 pick. Going on to number 2, might be a little surprise, is Derrick Henry. Whenever you have Lamar Jackson at the quarterback, it's always going to be an advantage for the running back. Guys, if you go back and watch Lamar, his whole career in the NFL, he's never had a running back that didn't get 1,000 yards. Because of Lamar Jackson, the defense has to stay home. The backside linebacker, the backside defensive end, anybody backside, you got to stay home because this Lamar can, make you think he gave it to the running back, and if he take off, he could be gone if you don't stay at home. You got to stay. You got to play contain. You can't let nobody get on your outside when you're playing against a Lamar Jackson team. And I think that helps Derrick Henry. Usually when Derrick Henry playing, you tell your backside defensive ends and linebackers, you got to come. Like, you chase him, hit him before he get going. You're not staying at home. But with Lamar, you got to stay at home. And then Derrick Henry is running 30 yards and not even getting touched. I'm taking him early in my drafts. Now, I'm not taking him over certain guys, certain wide receivers that I might pick over him. But Derrick Henry is a top 7 pick easily. And last but not least, guys, I'm pretty sure y'all know who this guy is by process of elimination. It's going to be CMC. Now, you might say, Tita, I thought you said not to pick CMC last year and the year before that. I did say that. But this year is different. CMC didn't play the whole season, so guess what? He's ahead of the curve. His body's not as beat up as it usually be this time of the year because he only played, 5 games? Maybe 4? And so this is going to be beneficial for CMC. And also CMC is going to catch more passes. They might use another running back to save him, but they ain't going to take CMC out the game on third down. Third down, CMC is going to be in there. CMC could catch 70 or 80 passes. He's special, guys. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So I'm not going to overthink it this year. I'm ranking CMC as my number one running back. Now, does that mean that I'm going to take CMC as my number one player every single time? Does that mean that I'm never going to take Bijan over CMC? No. This is just rankings. I always tell you, the power is yours. Go draft your guy. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting-edge content. Also, guys, I got listener leads. Come in the comment section and let me know. Hey, TD, I want to get in a listener league. Or hit me up at fantasygoodsports@gmail. I got a couple of you that already have hit me up throughout the season of last year and through the offseason that I will be hitting you up and letting you know, well, look, hey, we drafting. Just you want to get in? Here you go. Here's the entry fee. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe. Peace.